Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you woke up in the morning and thought, wow, I actually feel fully rested? No fog, no tossing and turning the night before, no dragging yourself to the coffee pot. If you can't remember, you're not alone. In fact, studies show that after the age of 60, over half of adults report trouble sleeping, whether it's falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early. And yet, here's the surprising part. It doesn't take hours of meditation, expensive supplements, or fancy gadgets to change this. Sometimes, all it takes is 3 minutes. Yes, you heard me right. 3 minutes. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, there's no way a 3-minute routine could make a real difference, stick with me for a moment. Because tonight, before you go to bed, I'm going to show you something so simple that you'll wonder why no one ever taught you this in school. And here's the best part. By the end of this video, you'll have a short nightly ritual you can do in less time than it takes to brush your teeth. A ritual that helps your body switch off the stress of the day, quiet your racing mind, and slip into deeper, more restorative sleep. Let me give you a quick win right now. Ready? Take a slow breath in through your nose. Count to 4. Now hold it for just a moment and breathe out for 6. Do that one more time. In for 4, pause, and out for 6. Notice something? Chances are your shoulders dropped just a little. Maybe your jaw unclenched. Maybe your heart feels a touch steadier. That's the power of giving your nervous system a signal that says, it's safe. You can relax now. And tonight, we're going to build on that. Because the truth is, sleep is not something you can force. It's like inviting a guest into your home. You can't drag them through the door. You have to create the right atmosphere so they want to come in. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 5 tiny but powerful steps, all woven into a 3-minute routine that helps set the stage for deeper sleep. Each one is rooted in science, explained in plain English, and designed especially for people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. So grab a cozy seat, maybe a cup of herbal tea, and let's begin. The first key insight: let your body know it's night. Here's a little secret about sleep that most people never hear from their doctor. Your body doesn't fall asleep because the clock says bedtime. It falls asleep when it feels safe, calm, and convinced it's nighttime. And one of the simplest, fastest ways to do that is by controlling something we often ignore: light. Think about this. For most of human history, the sun went down, the sky got dark, and our bodies got the message. That's when our brain released melatonin, the sleep hormone. But today, what happens? We flip on bright lights, stare at the TV, check our phones, and flood our eyes with artificial daylight at exactly the time our body is trying to wind down. It's like telling your brain, nope, don't get sleepy yet, it's still noon. No wonder so many people toss and turn. Here's the twist, though: you don't need to live in darkness after sunset. You just need to give your body a short, clear signal that says the day is done, it's safe to let go. And that's where the first step of our 3-minute night routine comes in. Step 1, the gentle light reset. Here's what I want you to try tonight. When you're ready to start your 3-minute routine, dim the lights around you, just a little. If you can, turn off the overheads and switch on a lamp or two. If you've got a warm-colored bulb, or even a simple salt lamp, even better. The key is softer, warmer, lower light. And if you don't have dimmers or fancy lamps, no problem. Just cup your hands over your eyes for about 20 seconds. It might sound silly, but here's the science. Even a short break from bright light lets your brain start ramping up melatonin. It's like pressing the reset button. When you uncover your eyes, your system is already nudging toward night mode. Inside your brain, you have what's called a master clock, the suprachiasmatic nucleus, but let's just call it your sleep switchboard. Its number one job is to track light. When your eyes sense brightness, it tells your body to stay alert. When it senses darkness, it whispers time to rest. But here's the kicker: as we age, that sleep switchboard gets a little less sensitive. It's like the batteries wear down. That's one reason many older adults find themselves wide awake at 2 a.m. So by giving your brain a very intentional light signal before bed, you're making that switchboard's job easier. You're saying, hey, in case you missed it, it's nighttime. Imagine you're at a theater. The moment the lights dim, you don't need anyone to announce the show is starting. You just know. Your brain instantly shifts gears. The same thing happens when you dim your environment before bed. And here's the best part. It doesn't have to take all evening. Even just a minute or two of softer light can be enough to nudge your body in the right direction. Here's a little trick. Pair your light reset with something you already do every night. For example, when you brush your teeth, switch from bright lights to a softer lamp. Or if you keep a bedside lamp, use that instead of the ceiling light as soon as you're winding down. That way, it's automatic, not one more thing to remember. And if you want a bonus step, step outside for just 30 seconds the next morning and look at natural daylight. That quick burst of morning light sets your body clock, which makes your evening dimming routine even more powerful. Think of it as bookends: bright light in the morning, soft light at night. So here's your challenge for tonight. Before you climb into bed, spend just 60 seconds with the lights dimmed. If you can't, simply close your eyes and cover them with your palms for 20 seconds. When you open them, you've given your brain a gentle signal that it's time to let the day fade away. It's simple, it's free, and if you make it part of your nightly 3-minute routine, your body will begin to anticipate sleep instead of fighting it. But here's the thing, light is only one piece of the puzzle. Because even if your body knows it's nighttime, your mind might still be running laps, rehashing conversations, worrying about tomorrow, remembering that one bill you forgot to pay. So next we're going to talk about a second step, one that quiets the chatter in your head so you can actually drift into dreamland. And I'll share a story about a woman in her 70s who went from restless nights to falling asleep in under 15 minutes using this exact trick. Stay with me. This next part might just change the way you think about sleep forever. The second key insight. Quiet the racing mind. Let me tell you about Mary. Mary is 74, a retired teacher, and one of those people who seems endlessly thoughtful. But when it came to sleep, her biggest challenge wasn't her body, it was her mind. She'd climb into bed, turn off the lights, and instead of drifting off, her thoughts would switch on. Did I remember to call the pharmacy? What if my grandson's plane is delayed tomorrow? Why did I say that thing at lunch? Sound familiar? If you've ever found yourself staring at the ceiling, replaying the day, or worrying about the next, you know how exhausting this mental merry-go-round can be. And here's the kicker. The more you try to stop thinking, the louder your thoughts seem to get. But Mary discovered something simple, something you can do in under a minute, that transformed her nights. And it all comes down to giving your brain an off-ramp. Step 2. The brain dump. Here's the trick. Before you climb under the covers, grab a scrap of paper or a small notebook. Spend 60 seconds writing down whatever's swirling in your head. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be complete sentences. Just jot, call dentist, send birthday card, worry about doctor's appointment. Think of it as emptying your mental backpack. You're not solving problems right now. You're simply putting them somewhere safe, so your brain doesn't feel like it has to juggle them all night. Your brain is designed to keep track of unfinished tasks. Psychologists call it the Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished business nags at us, because our brain doesn't want to drop the ball. But when you write things down, you give your brain permission to let go, because it knows the information won't be lost. It's like passing the baton from your mind to the paper. Suddenly your thoughts don't feel so heavy. When Mary started this, she was skeptical. I've been worrying at night for decades, she told me. But the first night, she scribbled down 10 quick thoughts before bed. Nothing fancy, just messy handwriting. To her surprise, she fell asleep within 20 minutes, a rare victory. After a week, she was sleeping almost an hour longer each night. And within a month, she said something that nearly made me tear up. For the first time in years, I feel like my bed is a place of rest, not a courtroom. All from 1 minute of unloading her thoughts. Make it practical. Here's what I recommend. Keep a small notepad and pen right by your bed. Don't overthink it. You don't need a fancy journal or guided prompts. The simpler the better. Each night, as part of your 3-minute routine, take 60 seconds to write whatever comes to mind. It could be tasks, worries, random ideas, even a grocery item you don't want to forget. When it's on paper, your mind feels lighter, and that makes it far easier to drift into sleep. Let's try this together, just in your imagination. Think of one thing that's been nagging at you today. Got it. Now, picture yourself writing it on a piece of paper, closing the notebook, and setting it on the nightstand. Notice the difference, even just imagining it. Your shoulders probably dropped a bit. That's your nervous system saying, I don't have to carry that anymore. And if you're finding this tip useful, take a moment to tap the like button below. It tells YouTube that this kind of health content matters, and it helps me keep making videos that support people like you. Plus, it's completely free, and it might just help someone else discover their first good night's sleep in years. Tonight's quick win. So here's your challenge. Grab a notepad before bed, and give yourself 1 minute to unload. Treat it as a gift to your future self, the self who wants to lie down and actually rest. Because here's the truth, your mind isn't the enemy. It just wants reassurance that nothing important will be forgotten. Once it has that reassurance, it can relax. Now, we've quieted the racing thoughts. But there's another piece of the puzzle. Because even if your mind is calm and your room is dim, your body might still be buzzing. Tense shoulders, tight chest, restless legs. Next, I'll share a simple, almost childlike trick that melts away that physical tension and tells your body it's safe to let go. It's something you can do lying right in bed, and it takes less than a minute. Stick around. This is where your body and mind finally start working together for deeper sleep. Day 18. The third key insight. Release the body. So far we've dimmed the lights to signal nighttime. We've emptied the mind so it can stop circling like a restless bird. But let me ask you this. Have you ever climbed into bed, feeling tired, yet your body just wouldn't cooperate? Maybe your shoulders felt tight, maybe your chest felt heavy, or maybe your legs just wouldn't stop shifting, like you couldn't get comfortable. That's because sleep doesn't begin in the head alone. It begins in the body, and if the body still thinks it's on duty, no amount of mental quiet will bring real rest. Here's the good news. There's a simple, almost playful trick to reset your body in less than a minute. Step 3. The squeeze and release. Here's what I want you to try tonight. Once you're lying in bed, close your eyes, and starting at your feet, gently squeeze the muscles in your toes and feet for 5 seconds. Then relax them completely. Next, move to your calves. Squeeze, hold, release. Then your thighs, then your belly, then your shoulders. Work your way up the body, one area at a time. Each time you tighten and release, imagine the tension melting away, like letting air out of a balloon. This whole process can take just a minute or two. And by the time you reach your face, clenching your jaw for a moment, then letting it soften, you'll feel a wave of relaxation spreading through you. Think of your nervous system as having 2 gears. One is fight or flight, the gear we use to get things done, solve problems, stay alert. The other is rest and digest, the gear your body needs to fall asleep. The problem: many of us spend the day in high gear and never downshift. The squeeze and release exercise is like pressing the clutch, helping your body change gears into relaxation mode. It also helps with circulation. When you squeeze a muscle, you momentarily restrict blood flow. When you release, fresh oxygen rushes in, which naturally soothes the tissue. It's a double signal. Both your nerves and your blood vessels are saying, time to let go. Imagine carrying a heavy grocery bag. You grip it tight as you walk. By the time you set it down, your fingers almost ache. But then, oh, the relief when you let go. You don't even realize how much tension you were holding until you release it. That's exactly what happens in your body at night. Without noticing, you've been clenching muscles all day, your jaw, your back, even your forehead. When you finally release, your body says, thank you, now I can rest. Let's say you're lying in bed, lights dimmed, thoughts written down. You begin the squeeze and release. By the time you finish, your body feels warm, loose, like you just had a gentle massage. Suddenly, sleep isn't something you're chasing, it's something that starts to chase you. And here's a fun bonus. People who practice this nightly often report that not only do they fall asleep faster, but they also wake up fewer times during the night. Why? Because the body has already discharged much of its built-up tension before sleep begins. Tonight's quick win. So tonight, give yourself 1 minute for the squeeze and release. Start at the feet, work your way up, and notice how much lighter you feel. If you only do one part of the routine, this could be it, because it's that powerful. Encouragement, and remember, your body is not too old to learn new tricks. In fact, studies show that relaxation techniques like this can improve sleep quality, even in people well into their 80s. It's never too late for your body to relearn how to rest. Now at this point, you've dimmed the lights, emptied your mind, and relaxed your body. You're already setting the stage for better sleep. But there's another layer, one that taps into something deeper than muscles or thoughts. Next, we'll talk about a step that draws on memory, emotion, and even gratitude. A step that doesn't just help you sleep, but also improves your mood, your heart health, and maybe even your relationships. It's simple, it's beautiful, and it only takes 1 minute. Stay with me,
you're going to love this one. Tied the fourth key insight.
The heart reset.
We've softened the lights, we've unloaded the mind, we've released the body. Now comes my favorite part of the 3-minute night routine, because this one goes beyond science and touches the soul. Step 4. Gratitude breathing. Before you close your eyes for sleep, place one hand gently on your chest. Take a slow breath in through your nose, and as you breathe out, think of one thing, just one, that you're grateful for from the day. It doesn't have to be big. It could be the laugh you shared with your neighbor, the taste of that warm soup at dinner, or even the simple fact that you woke up this morning and made it through another day. As you breathe out, picture that moment like a soft glow settling in your chest. Do this 3 times. 3 breaths, 3 small moments of gratitude. That's it. Why this works? Here's what's happening inside you. When you combine slow breathing with a focus on gratitude, you activate what scientists call the vagus nerve. Think of it as your body's relaxation superhighway. It connects your brain to your heart, lungs, and digestive system. When the vagus nerve switches on, your heart rate steadies, your blood pressure lowers, and your body shifts firmly into rest and digest mode. It's like pulling a blanket of calm over your entire system. But gratitude adds another layer. Research shows that people who regularly practice gratitude not only sleep better, but also report lower stress, stronger immune systems, and even healthier hearts. It's not magic, it's biology. Positive emotion literally shifts the chemicals your brain releases, making it easier to drift into deep restorative sleep. Let me tell you about David, age 68. David struggled with waking up at 3 a.m. and lying awake for hours. When he tried this gratitude breathing practice, he said something remarkable. For the first time, instead of focusing on what's missing, I ended my day with what's already good. My body relaxed, my mind softened, and sleep came back. Within a month, his middle of the night wake-ups dropped by half. Not because he forced himself to sleep, but because he ended the day with peace, instead of worry. Think of your mind like a snow globe. All day long, life shakes it up. Emails, phone calls, errands, little stresses. By bedtime, the flakes are still swirling. Gratitude breathing is like setting the snow globe down. The flakes slowly settle, the scene becomes clear, and in that stillness, sleep arrives. How to make it a habit. The trick here is simplicity. Don't pressure yourself to come up with profound moments. Even the tiniest things count. Maybe the sound of birds outside your window. Maybe the comfort of your favorite chair. What matters is the shift, from scanning for what's wrong, to noticing what's right. That shift relaxes your nervous system, in a way no sleeping pill can. So tonight, when you climb into bed, place your hand on your chest. Take 3 slow breaths. With each exhale, think of one thing you're grateful for. Let it be small, let it be easy. By the end of those 3 breaths, notice how your heart feels steadier, how your body feels heavier against the mattress. That's your nervous system saying, "Thank you, I'm ready to rest." And if you're finding these steps helpful so far, I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel. Not because of numbers or algorithms, but because this is how we build a community. People supporting each other and living longer, healthier, calmer lives. When you subscribe, you're raising your hand and saying, "Yes, I want more of this." Now at this stage, you've dimmed the lights, cleared the mind, relaxed the body, and settled the heart. You're more than halfway to creating the perfect environment for sleep. But there's still one final piece, one that often gets overlooked. Because even if your heart is calm, and your body is ready, there's a little environmental cue that can either make or break your night's rest. And next we'll uncover that last step. An adjustment so simple, yet so powerful, that once you try it, you'll wonder how you ever slept without it. The 5th key insight. Set the stage. By now you've signaled nighttime, with dim light. You've emptied your mind with a quick brain dump. You've relaxed your body with squeeze and release, and you've calmed your heart with gratitude. Breathing. There's just one more piece of the puzzle, and this one is about your environment. Because no matter how calm you feel inside, if your surroundings are working against you, sleep can still slip through your fingers. Step 5. The cool, quiet, cozy setup. Here's the science in plain English. When you fall asleep, your body temperature naturally drops by about 2 degrees. It's your internal thermostat telling you it's time to rest. But if your bedroom is too warm, your body struggles to make that drop. It's like trying to fall asleep in a wool coat. That's why research consistently shows the sweet spot for sleep is a room that's cool, quiet, and cozy. Cool, because your body needs that temperature drop. Quiet, because even small noises can pull you into lighter sleep stages. And cozy, because feeling physically safe and comfortable signals to your brain that it can fully let go. First, check your room temperature. Aim for something between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, about 16 to 19 Celsius. If you can't control the thermostat, a simple fan can help, not just by cooling the air, but by creating gentle background noise that masks disturbances. Second, think about sound. Total silence can actually be unsettling, especially if you live in a noisy neighborhood. A soft fan, or white noise machine, creates a sound blanket that drowns out little disruptions. And third, create a sense of coziness. That might mean your favorite blanket, soft pajamas, or even a small ritual like spritzing your pillow with lavender. The goal is to make your bed feel like a safe nest, not a battlefield. One gentleman I worked with, Harold, age 71, swore that nothing could help his sleep. He lived near a busy street, and every time a car passed at night, he jolted awake. He assumed this was just part of aging. Then he tried two simple tweaks, lowering his bedroom temperature by 2 degrees, and using a basic fan for both airflow and sound masking. Within a week, he reported sleeping through the night without being startled awake. He laughed and said, "I didn't need a new mattress, I just needed a $20 fan." Think of sleep like a stage play. You can have the best actors, your relaxed body and calm mind, but if the stage is noisy, hot, and uncomfortable, the performance falls apart. Set the stage well, and the play unfolds naturally. So here's your challenge for tonight. Before you begin your 3-minute routine, spend 30 seconds checking your environment. Is the room cool? Is it quiet? Or does it need a fan for gentle noise? Does your bed feel inviting? Those tiny adjustments can make the difference between shallow, restless sleep and deep, restorative rest. And here's something worth remembering. Improving your sleep environment isn't about luxury, it's about biology. Your body is designed to sleep best in a cave-like setting, dark, cool, and safe. You don't need expensive gadgets, just a few small tweaks, and you're working with nature instead of against it. So let's put this all together. Your 3-minute night routine looks like this. Dim the lights, signal nighttime. Do a 1-minute brain dump, quiet the mind. Practice squeeze and release, relax the body. Take 3 gratitude breaths, calm the heart. Check your environment, cool, quiet, cozy. 3 minutes, 5 steps, and a better chance at the deep restorative sleep your body craves. Now here's the truth. You don't have to do all 5 steps perfectly every night. Even 1 or 2 can make a difference. But when you put them together, you create a powerful signal to your body. It's time to rest. You're safe. You can let go. In the conclusion, I'll walk you through how to keep this routine simple, why it matters so much for your long-term health, and how to take one easy action starting tonight. So here we are. You've learned a simple 3-minute night routine designed to help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed. And what I love most about this routine is that it's not complicated. You don't need a prescription. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't even need more than 3 minutes. Just 5 tiny steps. Dim the lights. Write down your thoughts. Squeeze and release your muscles. Breathe with gratitude. Make your bedroom cool, quiet, and cozy. That's it. But here's why this matters so much. Sleep isn't just about feeling less tired. It's about living longer and better. Good sleep strengthens your memory, keeps your heart healthier, supports your immune system, and even protects against diseases like dementia. And the best news, it's never too late. Even if you've struggled with restless nights for decades, your body can still relearn the rhythm of deep restorative sleep. These small steps act like keys, unlocking the natural sleep ability you already have inside you. If this feels like a lot, don't worry. Just start with 1 step tonight. Maybe dim the lights, or maybe do the 1-minute brain dump, or simply place your hand on your chest and take 3 gratitude breaths. Even that single act will begin to shift your body toward rest. And once you feel the difference, adding the other steps will feel natural. Remember, your body wants to sleep. It's wired for it. All you're doing with this routine is creating the right conditions, removing the obstacles that have been getting in the way. So tonight, give yourself permission to pause, to let go, to drift, because you deserve the kind of sleep that leaves you waking up not just alive, but truly living. If you found this video helpful, I'd love for you to like it, not just for me, but because it helps more people discover this content. And if you want to keep learning simple, science-backed ways to care for your health after 60, subscribe and join this community. Think of it as sitting down at a cozy table with friends who all want the same thing: to live longer, healthier, calmer lives together. Sweet dreams, my friend. Sleep well tonight.